Hey, this is Lisa. Today I want to talk to you about a verse I found in Daniel. A few years ago, I was reading a little devotional, and this verse was in there, and it just really jumped out at me. It's Daniel 11:32. But the people who know their God shall be strong and carry out great exploits. And I remember reading the verse over and over, and I kept thinking, great exploits? I want to do great exploits. And then I decided that I might want to find out what an exploit was for sure. I looked it up, and just as I thought it was a daring feat, an act or a deed, especially one that would be heroic. And so, heck yeah, I wanted to do great exploits. I want to carry out great exploits. So, in ministry, in some ways, I kind of feel like I have this past few years. I've done things that I never would have seen coming. And even in my personal life, I've kind of come through some things that I didn't see myself making it through, but I did. But it's because I know my God. So, whatever your challenge, here's what I want to say to you. You have within you the ability to carry out great exploits. But I want to remind you that there's a qualifier there. It says here, the people who know their God. So whatever you've got going on, you may be trying to continue on after an unexpected diagnosis or a job loss or parenting a difficult child. There's so many things that we face in this life, and we need a heroic deed to even get through it. So I want to go back to where it said, those who know their God. That's the one thing that I think people, they know the Sunday Jesus. They know the Jesus that their pastor tells them about because he knows God. He knows Jesus, and he's telling them what he knows about Jesus. But you've got to know your God. You've got to know the God that is in your home every day and waiting for you to read more about him in his word and to have prayer time with him. He wants to talk to you. This is the same Jesus who sometimes will discipline you if you're not walking the way you need to walk, but it's also the same Jesus who is there in the middle of the night in that tender moment when you're just positive you can't go on with life. That's the Jesus you need to know. So it's those who know their God will carry out great exploits. And I realized over this past couple of years, the biggest hurdles I've overcome, it's been because I know God and I believe him and what he says and what he promises. So that's what I wanted to say. I think the next one, I might do another installment about knowing your God, about reading and about how important it is. I think we very often think that just hearing what other people have to say about God is enough. And I'm telling you it's not. I experienced years of listening to what other people had to say about God without getting to know him first. And those were the most defeating years of my life. So that's going to be my next installment. I'll put on some information here. It would be linked to my blog. That's at lisaheatonbooks.com. Or you can usually follow these on Facebook. But if you want to have a way for me to get in touch with you and let you know when I've done a new video or a new blog, please just give me your email address. You can put it here or private message me, however you want to do it, and I'll get you added to the list. So I hope this has been a little bit helpful. I know for me it has been just something I want to go for. I want to keep carrying out great exploits, and I hope you do. Thanks. Have a good day.